Today we have a special guest on Cultural EU. Yesterday, Sunday the 20th of March, was International Day of La Francophonie. The term La Francophonie, I hope I'm saying it correctly because my French is a little rusty. That term is used to describe all of the countries and people who share French as a common language. And this day recognizes the potential of language and culture to unite people, to create spaces of solidarity and mutual understanding, and to reflect together in our commonality. Today on Good Morning SKN, we warmly welcome Moncaut, Director of Alliance Française de St. Kitts and Nevis. Welcome to Good Morning SKN,
Welcome,
Director.
Thank you very much.
Or should I say bonjour?
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Ça va?
Oh, she's keeping it up.
I only know that little much.
All right, so is La Francophonie Day a day that you find should be acknowledged more greatly?
Well, it has been created in 2010, so it's quite recent. It has been created by the Organisation Internationale de la Francophonie.
Okay.
And it was to celebrate the diversity of languages, and mostly the languages of the United Nations, the 6 official languages. But Alliance Française is older institution, so we are celebrating Francophonie every day somehow. So it is the day that we celebrate the cooperation between a lot of member states of the Organisation Internationale de la Francophonie. We have 88 member states, and the French language is an official language in 32 countries in the world. And most of the French speakers are located in Africa. So we count about 59% of French language speakers in Africa due to the history. So in 2060, we consider that it would be about 600 million people speaking French, but now it's 300 million. It's the 5th language spoken in the world.
I need to speak my French.
Yes,
Alliance Française. For me.
So if you could choose only one aspect of the French culture, can you tell me what you would choose?
About what would be the interest of learning French, or about who we are?
One aspect of the French culture. I would guess who we are. What would you choose?
Well, I would choose the food, maybe the gastronomy. This we are trying to promote it on island. We are trying to do like wine tasting, cheese and wine tasting.
Nice.
I can't stop on wine only, but the food is like really amazing, and we hope to have more students learning the French gastronomy. Maybe having a French restaurant on island would be great as well.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, well, for now it's the French gastronomy is really something that we have. We are the country of cheeses. We have like about 400 cheeses in France. It's about tradition too. We are really. The aspect of keeping the tradition, the values of keeping how to make the cheese, how to keep it, to promote it, to resist to other influences is very important too.
Oh, so the food, that's good. Oh, my mouth's watering already.
Your mouth is watering. That is one of the things that I guess would be promoting French culture, specifically coming from France. The question that I have for you now is, seeing as how French is spoken in so many different places across the world, when we talk about celebrating La Francophonie Day, what are the elements of culture, to your mind, that are similar across those countries, and what are some of the elements that are different culturally?
Well, we speak about 5 continents here, so what is similar is the language. But then after, what we have in common is yes, it's the language, the way we talk, the way we communicate. And this is very important to promote that aspect, because what makes us different from our neighbor, for example, Saint Martin, Guadeloupe, Martinique? How come we don't think about going there for holidays, for carnival, for business? It's really a very basic information that is missing, is that we can't communicate with them.
Yeah.
So we have to make sure that we can open a bit the borders on that aspect, and show that we can be a bigger community if we work a bit more on the language aspects.
Yeah.
Great.
Because you are correct. If we don't speak it, we feel like we're gonna go there, we're gonna get lost, and so
It's a barrier as well.
Yeah.
Communication, big
But they
barrier.
are our neighbors.
Yes.
Really, truly, and Caribbean as well.
Yeah.
So you see, we have a lot of things in common, but yet one is
One
not
barrier.
in common.
Yeah,
So
the language.
it is really slowing us down. So it's about thinking about what we have more in common than
The differences.
the differences. It's about promoting the diversity, but also like the community that we can have in.
Marie is now going to teach Jamie and I some basic French greetings. So Marie, take it away.
I'm assuming they're going to be very basic.
That's right. Text. All right. About hello, goodbye. What do you want to know?
Oui, oui, bonjour.
Oui, oui, bonjour. Ah, oui. So we start with greetings, right?
Yes, we do.
So do you know any greetings?
Yeah. Bonjour.
Yeah. So
Au
bonjour.
revoir.
Au revoir.
Quelle est la date aujourd'hui? Is it coming back to me? I have no idea.
I'll sit down. You remember that from your class. So bonjour is actually meaning good day.
Good day.
Okay.
So if we have like good evening, we have bonsoir,
Bonsoir.
which is also good, and then soir.
Okay.
These are the greetings towards
Bonjour, bonsoir.
the day. Bonjour, bonsoir, and then you said oui. Oui means
Yes.
Yes.
and,
Oui, oui.
and do you know how to say no?
Plain
don't know
or
how to say
no?
no?
Yeah.
No.
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 Oui, no. And then thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Yeah, merci. Well, that's easy to remember.
Merci.
Merci. Merci beaucoup.
Merci
yes,
beaucoup.
as well. And then we have welcome, for example. That's some signs that you can see
Sure.
on airports. So.
Yes. How do you say welcome?
Ooh, I'm trying to remember.
Bienvenue.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, look at
Bienvenue.
Jamie. Bienvenue.
Bienvenue. Oh, wow.
But I was thinking bienvenidos, which is Spanish. No?
That is
Yes,
Spanish.
right. Well, it's very
There's
close
similarities,
to...
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
What is au revoir?
Au revoir is goodbye.
Goodbye.
Au
Okay.
revoir.
Au revoir.
Okay.
Au revoir. Goodbye.
Au revoir.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Stay here. Oh, à bientôt. À bientôt means
See you later.
soon.
Oh,
Yeah,
later.
See you later.
Okay.
See you soon. Mhm.
Do you need space?
Voilà.
Need more?
What?
Let's pull it.
My French is not as bad as I thought.
All right.
How are you?
Ça va?
Ça va? Yeah.
Ça va.
So ça va is not as difficult as
Yeah,
ça va. It's the question ça va with the intonation going up, and the answer if you are going well is
Ça
you
va
say
bien.
ça
Ça
va.
va bien.
Or even ça va.
Oh, just ça va?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ça va, ça va, ça va.
Oh.
That's the simplest. And then after, if you want to add, ça va bien. Ça va bien. Okay. How to say
Or
I-
très bien, merci.
Oui, oh, très bien, merci. Mhm. Do you
coming, it's coming.
Do you remember how to say I like or I love?
Ooh.
I'm giving you my Spanish. Je tiens.
Ah, but no, that's not Spanish, that's French.
So
And
you
that's not,
just
that's not I love, it's I love you.
Ah.
So je t'aime.
Je t'aime.
Je t'aime means I love you.
Okay.
Do you remember about there is a perfume called like that? It's to really like or to really love.
Amor.
J'adore.
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 Yeah,
J'adore.
that's a famous one.
Yes.
J'adore.
I remember that.
J'adore. So j'adore les croissants.
Oh, I love the croissant.
J'adore les baguettes.
I love the baguette.
Look at you.
So maybe we can do a little interaction.
Okay.
We can say good morning.
Okay. So bonjour is bonjour, right? Bonjour, senor. Bonjour, senor. No?
Monsieur. Monsieur.
Ah oui,
Bonjour, monsieur.
monsieur.
Monsieur. Bonjour, madame. Ça va?
Ça va? Bien.
Très bien. All right. Well. Okay. Yeah, we can say, what is your profession, for example?
Yes.
Thank
How
you.
do we do profession?
Quelle est ta profession?
Okay.
Quelle est, what is your profession? Profession.
Quelle est ta profession?
Yeah, you will not pronounce the S. Quelle est?
Quelle
Quelle est
Yeah.
ta pro?
Quelle est ta profession?
Très bien. Yeah.
Quelle est ta profession? Okay.
And I'm trying to, give you my French inflection.
Love it. I love it.
And then je suis.
Je suis jamais. Is that right? I am.
Then your profession.
Oh, okay.
Je suis.
Présentateur.
Yes, that's a good one. Thank you for that. Now I know what it is. Présentateur.
Présentateur télé.
Télé.
Présentateur.
It has a better ring in French, I have to say.
Yeah, je suis présentateur.
Alors for you will be présentatrice.
Présentatrice. Okay.
Présentatrice.
Feminine and the masculine.
We have feminine and masculine and even the common in the nouns as well.
Présentatrice.
I wish you were here to teach me French. I think I would have been speaking it better.
Well, you know where to find us.
I do.
I love that. As she said, it's not just for the young, but it's not for the too old either. So, yeah.
Yeah, even
Well, considering that there are others who might be thinking like me, can you remind us again where we find you?
Yes, we are located in Greenland, so in front of CFBC College. And you can contact us at 469-9415 or 667-9019. We have a Facebook page that is called Alliance Française de Saint-Kitts and Nevis.
All right, great.
So I have a question. Earlier in the interview, you told us that not being able to speak the language could be a barrier, the French language MSc. Why, other than it being a barrier, why is it important that we learn other languages, French included?
Well, that's about expanding the possibilities, as I said. For Saint Kitts and Nevis, the history came here with French and Pasteur. A lot of names around the islands are French oriented. A lot of family names as well. So you have people who have family that are rooted in French culture. So it's about expanding the possibilities, and if you are also planning to go for higher education, it's about being able to apply also in the French education system.
Got you.
We have actually right now students who got scholarships to study in Guadeloupe and Martinique. So they are right now in Guadeloupe and Martinique under the scholarship of interregional funds that have been enabling them to go study in French system. To go to the French system is very easy. Well, it's a free system until now, but you only have to have a certain level of French. That's what is required, and it's the B1 level, so kind of advanced. And we are also training students who are going in scholarship to Morocco. And because French language is also one of the official languages in Morocco, we are training them with the cooperation of the Embassy of Morocco to get their French ready for them to go to university in Morocco. That's the scholarship that the students are going to Morocco.
Jamie, we need to go back to
love it
high
because
school.
Morocco is one of those places that I wanted to visit. So let's talk about the high school students and the education and how the Alliance Française is instrumental.
So on that aspect, we have been focusing on the French singing competition. So the French singing competition is really a fun event that we try to include students to see how they can, by learning a song, in France, we have been learning English song all our years, and we didn't know what we were thinking about but we were singing like something that were very far from the original song. But so you speak English, so most of the English song you understand what we are singing. But so we are trying to invite the students to try to go and challenge themselves to learn a French song, which is not very difficult. The memory is very, it's like a sponge at this age. They can learn whatever they want. The rhythm is good. They like it. So it's about influencing the fact that some fun activities can really open themselves to other experiences. Go on stage, sing a song, impress the other ones, because the other one would be, okay, you are singing on stage, it's already something in a different language, and then they can learn very good prizes. The first prize went to for 1 week in Paris with the parents. That was like the first edition.
Wow.
Yeah, so we are trying to give good prizes for them to be really
encouraged. Well, that's good. Jamie, we need to go back to school.
I was going to ask, how do you say I sing in French?
Je chante.
All right. Well, we want to thank you for, of course, sharing everything that the Alliance Française is doing in St. Kitts and Nevis. Thank you
very much.
giving us insight into what we can expect when we come to learn French, because I want to be there sooner than later.